Welcome everyone. I'm Mary Lou. I'm the mayor of the city of Issaquah, and I'm really glad to have you all here today because it takes a lot of different groups in our team to make a project happen. We're going to do a dedication today for the 12th and 900th project, which is a project from a package that we worked on with Costco. Before we start, I just want to take a moment to acknowledge that we are, especially in Issaquah and on Lake Sammamish, on the lands of the Coast Salish people who have lived here for generations and generations with an ethos to make sure that this land is protected, this land is stewarded, this land is conserved for future generations to come. And I'm really proud of the fact that Issaquah has such beautiful area around it and give great credit to those that came before us. So today we're marking the completion of the final project of a suite of projects under the Costco Development Agreement. When I got on council, that was one of the very first votes I took. So I did not have a lot of history with the project, but I caught up very quickly. And now we are talking about the final project, which is super exciting. This a development agreement included the redevelopment of the 12th Avenue Northwest and 17th Avenue Northwest intersection. Really fun to be here for today, me personally, because I was a public works engineer in another life, and so I find these dedication ceremonies very fun. I want to thank a couple of key folks who helped make this possible. Ashley Probart, the Executive Director of the Transportation Improvement Board. Ashley, thank you very much for coming today. And Greg, the Puget Sound Region Engineer for the Transportation Improvement Board. Thank you, Greg. And John Shaw, the Director of Real Estate Development, Costco. Thanks for all of you being here today. Completing this project marks a major significant achievement for Issaquah in enhancing our transportation infrastructure and allowing us to be prepared for the growth that we know is going to come. This area that you are in is called Central Issaquah, and this project allows us to see improved accessibility, provide support to local business, and contribute to our community's economic vitality. For those that don't know much about the Transportation Improvement Board, I want to highlight the crucial role that this board provides to us in making all three of these signature projects related to Costco Development Agreement possible. Cities like ours do not have the funding to complete these major undertakings without their support. And so we are very grateful that the Transportation Improvement Board decided to invest in this project in Issaquah. I'm going to hand this over now to John Mortensen, our Transportation Engineering Manager, but I just want to sign off by saying that we are so proud of the collaboration that we have experienced on this project and the ability to complete and deliver it to our community. So thank you for everyone here for helping us do that. John?
Thank you, Mayor Polly. This is really exciting, both to celebrate the completion of the 12th and SR900 project, but also to celebrate the completion of the 3 Costco Development Agreement transportation projects. These projects have allowed Costco to expand their headquarters, building a new 9-story office building over that way, along with a parking garage next to it, and more development potential there too. The design of this project began in May of 2020, just after all of us began, or most of us began working remotely. And a lot of people worked really hard to make this project a success. And so I'm going to thank those people, but first I'm going to talk a little bit about what was built. So this project made it easier for people to access Costco's headquarters as well as the local businesses in this neighborhood. It added a second turn lane onto 12th Avenue Northwest and a right turn lane onto 17th or SR900. It also made multimodal improvements to help fulfill the vision of Central Issaquah, with wide sidewalks, protected bike lanes, and landscaping. I want to thank city staff, especially Jim Jacoby, who is the project manager during construction. Jim, you did a fantastic job with the project. Lots of great coordination and communication, resolving issues with the contractor and design team as they came up, and thank you very much. Also not here is Lisa Cam in the finance department. She was absolutely critical at knowing the details of the Costco Development Agreement and where we were at with invoicing and working through those details. I want to thank the HDR team. There's too many of them to name, so if you're part of HDR or a sub-consultant to HDR, please raise your hand. When I think about this team, the word that comes to mind is persistence. That before we even began design, HDR was wanting to land this project. Scott was meeting with the city persistently, trying to learn about the project. Then once we got into design, pushing through permitting, really being persistent to make sure we got it designed into construction. And then during construction, persistent, working with the contractor, resolving issues as they came up, and made it a success. Next, I want to thank our contractor, Fury Siteworks. You guys are absolutely incredible, and we're really spoiled to have you as our contractor. For those of you who don't know, this project would have been completed a long time ago if it wasn't for the fact that their electrical subcontractor, which is a big part of a traffic signal project, went out of business. And Fury just rolled up their sleeves, found a solution, found another electrical subcontractor, and got the job done. So I hope you guys will bid on more City of Issaquah work, and we'll get to work together in the future. And then Mayor Pauly already thanked the TIB and Costco, but I just want to reiterate that. Thank you so much. This project would not be possible without the funding of both of you. So thank you very much to everyone who played a part of this project.
Hello, I'm Ashley Probart, and I'm the Executive Director of the Transportation Improvement Board. And if you're not familiar with us, 3 cents of your state gas tax comes to our board, and then we turn around and present it as grants to cities and counties. And in short, we have a special category called growth and development. And And so there have been 2 projects. We've put a total of $10 million into Issaquah for this, and it's specifically because of the partnership with Costco and the opportunities for job creation and job retention. And we like to think that just as the project's completed, the development occurs, so we're super excited about this. And I do want to give a shout out to Greg Armstrong on my staff for working with all of you, and it was fabulous. And the last thing I want to say is, Mayor, if you could come up here, we've got something special for you, Mayor Mary Lou. And we present this plaque as a partnership between the city and TIB, and I guess we should have put Costco logo on here as well for the uniqueness of this project. So with that, Mayor.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Fantastic.
All right, congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay.